All right, Capricorns. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. I hope my music is not too loud in the background. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. All right, that should be good enough. Okay, let me see. Let me make sure I got sound. I do. Okay, Capricorns, what's up? What's up? I am Net. Thank you for coming to my channel, Net Spiritually Inclined. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button for me. Check out my YouTube shorts. I would appreciate it. You can follow me on TikTok for more readings at Net Loves Tarot. If you want to schedule a one-on-one personal paid reading session with me, make sure you watch the intro that comes on right before this video starts. All the information you need is in there. So Capricorn, this is your reading, but this reading will not and cannot resonate with every single Capricorn who pressed play. That is not possible. If this oracle reading does not apply to your life in any kind of way, let it fly. If this oracle reading does not fit into your life in any kind of way, please do not try to force it to. If you feel it in your heart to do, show your appreciation for my content to my Cash App, which is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. And I would also like to say, when you follow me on TikTok, because I just did a whole clean sweep, okay, a whole clean sweep. When you follow me on TikTok, make sure your page look like an active page, because I look for certain things, and if it does not, you will not get on my page. All right, I just want to put that out there. All right, so let's get into your oracle reading, Capricorn. So we're going to start with your first set of oracle messages. Your first card says Eternal Gatekeeper. Your next card says Home. Oh, let's drop the card. And your next card says Sharing. We're going to go back to Eternal Gatekeeper. And the card says Acknowledge, assert, and protect what is right for you. It's a message for some of y'all that you have the right to change your mind at any point. What and who you allow in your life and how far you allow those people into your life is always up to you. Something that's not right for you, something that's right for you now, it may not be right for you in 5 months or 5 years, and that's okay. It's the natural outcome to situations where growth takes you in a different direction from people and circumstances. And it's okay to say no to what you allowed before. If your heart, if your spirit, if your emotions are saying no to something or somebody, then it's no, regardless of anybody else's perspective or logic, regardless of what they try to convince you of, regardless of what they say. If your heart, your spirit, and your emotions are saying no, then it's no. And don't let nobody change your mind, okay? Your next card is Home. And it says, may your body be where a harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasure lives. So this card is about understanding true pleasure from fake pleasure. Pleasure is not an indulgence, it's a necessity. Make sure you're always prioritizing your body's need for revitalization, respect, and love. Your body will always do what's best for you, even if you neglect it, or even if you fail to fuel it with nourishment and exercise. Even when you can, or even when you won't provide your body with a safe and calm environment or company, it will remain loyal to you and do what it do for you. But your body does need love, it needs care, it needs attention. So if you keep neglecting your body, it will deplete because it cannot run on empty. So Home, based on this card, is just talking about the body. Your body is the house that you keep. I'm sure some of y'all heard somebody say before that your body is your temple. And your next card says Sharing.
And then the card says, there is giving and receiving and giving. So the message from this card is saying that the time that you spend by yourself is necessary, but sharing yourself with other people really don't take anything from you if you know who you truly are. As long as you have the discernment to determine who drains your energy and who match your energy, you'll be fine. If you're associated with somebody and you always feel like something is not right or don't make sense with this person, like I said before, then it's probably not right. Just go for people, just go for situations. But generally, giving and receiving through knowing other people is a good experience when it's healthy. Healthy reciprocity of give and take can enhance your energy and your personal growth, actually. All right, let's get into your next set of oracle cards. Where can I put these? Okay. Your first card says rebirth. Your next card says knowledge. Your next card says stillness. Okay, let's go back to rebirth. This is a specific message for Capricorn. I don't know what you're going through or what you've been through, but you have a message that you are not broken. You are not wounded beyond healing, and all opportunities are not lost for you. Defining yourself by your wounds and your losses is not serving you. You have advice to accept things as they are and find a way to put the pieces back together. Let whatever don't serve you, let it die, and focus on what works for you. A lot of good came from that bad situation if you really think about it. Your next card is knowledge. Yeah, something is not adding up in this situation for some of y'all. You know, you thinking logically in this situation, that's not enough to get the truth from out of this situation. I feel like now you don't trust anybody. Try not to jump to conclusions because all the information you need has not been revealed yet for you to make a conclusion on what's really going on, and it will not come to you by force. The truth will not come to you by overthinking. The truth will not come to you by you over analyzing. The best thing you can do is pray for clarity on the situation and just wait. This is the most beneficial strategy for you right now, whoever this message is for. And just understand that the truth will always come out. I don't care what the situation is. But if you pray for the truth, like if you feel like you need the truth right now, if you pray for the truth, just be ready for it because sometimes the truth hurt, but it's definitely better to know than to not know, in my humble opinion. Okay. And your next card is stillness. The card is saying some of y'all wake up stuck because of emotional denial and resistance to what's in front of you. Maybe you're exhausted from the emotional burden of your current situation. When you feel stuck, that's just your ego refusing to accept life on life's terms. Is a Capricorn really going through something? It's like I'm getting the energy of depression for somebody. Like it's a specific person or situation making you feel like a victim. You have a message that this situation is only temporary. This will not be the last bad situation you have in your life. You have had other bad moments in your life before this one, whatever it is, and you got through it. So learn from it, work on healing from it by accepting it for what it is and move on because that's really all you can do. Okay. All right, let's get into your last set of oracle messages. Your first card says mending. Your next card says loyal heart. Your next card says observer. Okay, so let's go back to mending. So the mending card is about forgiveness, making amends, and healing. Some of y'all could have had an argument with somebody. Every time you allow somebody or something to hurt you, you put a burden on yourself, believe it or not. And this is what keeps you chained to the things you should be healing from, like pain, from bad memories. Right now is the time for some of y'all to mend rifts, work on healing your wounds, and let go of old pain so you can reclaim your power. It's time to forgive, release, make peace, and make amends with other people so you can free yourself from those situations. Your next card is loyal heart. This card is obviously about loyalty. When people in your life are loyal to you, it's not something you will have to question because it will be obvious through their actions. But the sad truth is, people will always disappoint you, but your higher power won't. Spirit will always be loyal to you. Spirit is always loyal to you. As long as you're living right for the most part, You will always be divinely directed and protected. Make sure you pray over your relationship if you're in one, pray over your friendships, and pray over the bonds you have with your family. Pray for loyalty in yourself to accomplish your goals, okay? Your next card is Observer. So the Observer card is saying some of y'all perception of the world is based on your personal feelings and life experiences. It looks like you could need to distance yourself for a while to get perspective and better understand your current circumstances more neutrally. Try to understand your conditions, the people involved in a situation, and understand your environment, because I feel like you're looking for some kind of clarity and understanding about your life, like some of y'all Capricorns in general. Okay. So, like I said before, early in the reading, just you know, when somebody do something, try to not to look, you know, at that person individually. And I'm not saying people don't know what they're doing. People know what they be doing, but I'm just saying, like, because usually there is something so deep beneath the surface that we can't see. Sometimes people don't share. There's a lot of trauma, I'm telling you guys. So I'm not saying take the abuse or take the lies or take the whatever they're doing, but look deeper than the physical person, because there's usually something under there. And usually I don't mean, for people who are not into spirituality and things like that, I'm just saying usually, people operate, how can I say this? It's not really them. They're operating, there's something else operating through them, if that makes sense. It's really not them, if that makes sense. Okay, sometimes you got to pray them demons out of them away. All right. So I ain't going to go too deep. So Capricorns, that is what I have for you. Don't forget, if you're interested in a one-on-one personal paid reading session with me, make sure you watch the intro that comes on right before this video starts. All the information you need to reach out to me and book your reading is in there, and it will only be by email. That's it. So Capricorns, that is your reading.